The Arc. I accidentally skipped the intro. That's alright. Ah, this I tested this earlier to see if it works and if it has mouse invert. It has mouse invert. But we're gonna do a fresh start. It seemed kind of cool. Bit on the early side. The Dark Files. Cool. What kind of game is that? Dark Files sounds like a point-and-click detectives game. Or a horror thingy. Reatomization successful. Quantum memory upload with intolerance. Welcome back, General. What happened? Where am I? Explain about that. There's good news and bad news. The good news is you've been reatomized aboard the Ark, a Titan-class space station, and one of the 7 million wonders of the known universe. And the bad news? The AI controlling the Ark was hit by a metavirus, gone insane, rounded up all the inhabitants and shipped them off for reprocessing. They turned people into burgers. Soylent Green. A prosecutor in Fritz Bauer's Special War Crimes Unit in 1950s-60s. Okay. That's a very niche game. Wow. It was close. I managed to firewall myself in a distant part of the station. Let me guess, you've brought me back to fix this mess. Well, yes. My search through all the personalities stored on board indicated yours and had the highest probability of success. And so on and so forth. It's really not that interesting. Now we pick a class. There's a soldier. There's a ninja. And there's a hacker, but the hacker is not in the demo. Right, I'm going to disable the tutorial because I played that earlier. It's not super interesting, but helpful. You have skill on the right mouse button. You've got a melee weapon. It can stagger enemies and has an area of effect. The energy shield stops attacks and deflects projectiles back at the attackers. And shield wall is a special. Ultimate skill, spawn 3 spinning shields that block all incoming fire and damage any enemies they strike. Right, so that's the soldier class, and the difficulty choices are normal and hard. Through the darkest of times. I remember reading about Through the Darkest of Times. Yeah. Yeah. Personally, not a big fan of serious backgrounds for games, but I can see how they are interesting. And captivating even. Cool. I hope the demo is going to be good. You should tell us about it as soon as you know. Right. Now we are the Enforcer. And this is a very neon place. And we are going to stop the AI from doing stuff. Cool. That sounds good. Yeah, the orbital is certainly big. Right, and this is a third-person shooter, as you can see. Hostiles incoming, and then you get an indicator where you've got these drones. Whoops. They don't shoot projectiles, though. Oh shit, there's more. Okay, multi-kill. Where was my melee attack? I think. area clear. I got some damage because I got confuddled with the controls, but that's alright. A plasma grenade. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the easy setting. Like we played, what was it called? Paradise Lost. Which was basically a deportation train that you explore as a kid looking for your parents. It was well, it was a fictional universe, but yeah, it was hardcore. Okay, so it's wave based, right? We enter an area and then there's a wave of enemies, and as soon as we defeat them, we're not completely safe, but we're sort of safe. As far as I know, you can't enter buildings, but there are some areas between the buildings that you can enter. Sometimes find extra loot. Oh, this is the next area. Oh, they're of course coming from everywhere. Oh, I needed to reload that. We have a dodge, but where is the other one? Oh, I didn't see that. Switching the guns is very slow. Oh crap. Plasma grenade took care of that. Now we've got a shotgun. Alright, and when you survive, you get a chance to continue. Yes, you can see the weapons you loot. They have different augments. The shotgun does extra damage to bosses. Oh, both actually do. Yeah, okay. And then we've got a turret here. No, it's a shield drone. Shield drone sounds good. Extra jumping. Augment synergies. Ah, right. I see. If you have the augment mentioned in the bottom, like if I would have retinal implants, I would get 12% boss damage per level. Okay, I see how that works now. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Like I said, it's fictional, but it's obviously based on real events. To some degree. And I played roughly the first hour, and it was nicely done. I guess you would say respectful, but very, very much not for the faint of heart. There's a Viper in there. Micro missile launcher gets his maximum range. Now I'll stick to the shotgun. Yeah, you can check out some gameplay in the archive if you're not sure about the tone and the looks. Just the first bit. It should be enough to see. It's another Vanquisher. If I have point defense. Well, I have no augment yet, so it doesn't really matter. I think they do the same damage. Yup. Alright. But yeah, the basic concept of this game is rather a simple one. After finishing a level, you get an upgrade and a nanite. And the upgrade, recharge speed. Utilities, okay. Stun time decreased. Micro missile launcher. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Phase shift after dodging. Now I'm gonna take the micro missile launcher, and now it's on our character here. You can see it. That's pretty cool. The whole voice acting is done nicely. Now, I just need to survive this here. Yeah, micro missile launcher is great. I like it. Uh-oh. So as you can see, it's not your regular hectic shooter where you shoot many bullets until everybody's dead, and instead it's more tactical than you might think. Oh crap. Get some cover. Is that a shield drone as well? Yeah, okay. That missile launcher is pretty good. Yeah, exactly. It's more methodical. Knowing who you are fighting and what you are fighting with is more important than being hectic and super fast. The other character, the ninja. Ooh. The ninja has a stealth option. So you kill an enemy and then you reposition while you're being stealthed. This is a challenge. I might not survive that because I don't have enough health. You go in there and then the gate here closes up and then you have a challenge. And if you beat the challenge, you get the reward in the box. But I'm not gonna do that, I think. Right, and you have a dash that's on a very short cooldown, but it has a very short cooldown. Objects here are... Some objects are destructible. Like the car. It's gonna explode on its own, I think. And then you see the explosion radius. So you can use that to your advantage if you're fast enough. But you're usually surrounded, so it's kind of hard to act with the plan. You can also sprint. If you want to reposition. I forgot about that. Oh, very nice. Am I glad that I got the... No, wrong button. Ah. Yeah, that was me being bad at this. That's all right. An XCOM-like in a fictional Cold War setting. You mean Xenonauts? But that's different. Fictional Cold War is what made me say Xenonauts. Red Solstice. But that's sci-fi. Okay, so we can now pick an upgrade with the nanite we found. You can pick a class that you want to upgrade, so we're going to take the ninja and upgrade them. Yeah, Xenonauts is great, absolutely. So, for 1 nanite, we can do quite a few things. Gadget effects are more powerful, more chance heavy ammo will drop, carry more ammo, convert damage into energy, chance energy cubes will drop, faster energy recovery, max energy increased, hack time. Okay. Cyber attacks. Once per run, you get 50% of your health back and are invulnerable for fight. When exiting the level, you get 5% of your health. Medkits give you 10% extra health. Okay. Crit damage. Yeah, we're a ninja. We get crit damage. Cool. Now we're going to play a run as the ninja. Phantom Doctrine. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. When I played that, it was very buggy. And I didn't return since. Nano machines. So, each weapon has a challenge so that you can unlock it as your starting equipment. It happens on its own. I don't think you need to focus too much on that. So, the ninja can go all invisible. Right, and then it uses up energy, but as far as the enemies are concerned, whoops. Oh wait. Wrong button. Now we've got a hollow decoy. Right, decoys are awesome, especially when you're a ninja. I think they have the chance to do friendly fire. Yeah, let's get an SMG. The melee weapon the ninja has is much faster. Now I'm gonna keep the decoy, that's good. No, I don't want the shield drone. What I thought when I played this, or when, well, currently thinking, because I'm playing it, is that it could do with a bit less bloom. All the lighting is a bit much. That makes it look bubblegummy. It could look more cyberpunky if it would be a bit darker. But yeah, the optics are fine. The gameplay is rather limited because of the low amount of weapons. Right, you don't really have a lot of variety there. But you unlock more weapons. But early on, it's rather it's rather limited. What's really cool, I thought, is the fact that you get these permanent upgrades. Like the missile launcher we had on the soldier. And there are lots of other upgrades you can get. So you cybernetically enhance your character until they play how you want it to play. That's pretty good. But yeah, you always get surrounded, which I don't really think is great. You haven't played very far in Phantom Doctrine, but no bugs so far. Nice, very good. I think I might have played an early access version. I can't 100% remember. That's what we made. So if I counted correctly, there are about 20 different weapons and gadgets. It could be more later on. But yeah, you can also see the first level is rather short, so you can do upgrades. There are like 8 level 1 upgrades. Usually in these progression type games, after my first death, I never have the ability to unlock anything because they expected me to get more from my first run, or they didn't want you to get an upgrade on the first run, which I think is poopy. You should always get some upgrade after the first run, and the game does it here. Constantly damage nearby enemies when in stealth. Isn't that counter stealthy? Reveal nearby hidden supply crates. Projectiles penetrate armored enemies. Oh, nice. Sprint boost. No, okay, I'm gonna get the stealth booster. Yeah, but they have a different kind of gameplay, don't they? Let's see how this works then. Okay, they don't turn around and shoot me then when I damage them with the stealth field. And you run out of energy or something. Snipers. No, shoot the decoy, you bastard. Need to find more medkits. Right, let's see what drop. Auto turret. I guess you could add more, but if you add more, well, as soon as you add gadgets, which are power-ups in case of Unreal and Quake, right? They are just run over them upgrades or power-ups. They enable the fast gameplay, or keep the gameplay flowing. If you have to stop and think which gadget to use, that's too slow. Now this is the same level as before. Multi-level. More. Ultimately, if Risk of Rain is too fast for your preference, then this might be something to test. But I think it can't yet hold up in a comparison with other games. Oh, that was not a lot of health I got back there. But it has potential to be a fun little shooter thingy. I'm pretty certain it has no multiplayer. But I think the upgrade system is very motivating. I need to reload. Like the cybernetic upgrades you can get. Die, evil car, boom. Right, get a sniper. Charged sniper. Okay. I find it a bit hard to locate chests with probable medkits in them. Possibly medkits in them. So the visuals are not perfect. But yeah. Build while trying to aim. Yeah, no, me neither. 10 damage instead of 5. 4 meters instead of 3. I think the phase shift is good for the ninja. Oh, that was half an hour of ArcRunner. I could see myself play this when I didn't have a co-op buddy for Risk of Rain, but for some reason they occupy similar spots in my head. It's not like they're super similar as such, but third-person shooter with upgrades, progression, you know. Ooh, that was a big one. Very big enemy. We go stealth. Recharge, reload. Oh, we don't have any ammo left. That's a problem. Wait, it says unlimited. It says unlimited. Ah, it's an energy weapon with unlimited ammo. That's great. They are everywhere. Area secured. Okay, cool. Now the one we have is giving us a synergy with phase shift. Let's check out the challenge. Kill 10 enemies from more than 5 meters away. How the hell do I know what 5 meters are? No. Okay, I did it. It doesn't. Large medkit, an armor shard, or an upgrade thingy. Can't stop playing. Sorry. Gotta finish the run. The slow pace does make it an interesting game for me, actually. The fact that you take cover, reposition, you're always surrounded, so you can't just run around and shoot. But yeah, it needs a bit more. Yeah, I don't know, really. Something. Oh, that. I need a decoy here. There's not a lot of cover here. Go behind the boxes. Double kill. And at first I thought the game's bad because you can't see the enemies, but there's upgrades for that. Oh shit. Energy's gonna run out soon. So some shield drones. Oh crap. Some drones just explode. Oh bloody hell. The big guy's still there. More. Oh crap. Okay. I can't hit the guy standing there. Why? Still alive. Shot in the foot. Grace, welcome. I'm a space cyber ninja. What I really want is a box with the medkit in it. A phalanx. That's an assault rifle. Okay, let's try an assault rifle. That definitely has ammo. What's this then? Electron web slows. Okay. Slows down enemies. Oh yeah, I don't see no loot boxes. But that was the end of the level. I kind of expected a boss. I can hover in the air. Cool. Melee weapons deal additional damage and effects. Reveal supply crates. There you go. The character's counting down the time. These are our augments. No. What the hell are you? They're being shielded. Those are the dangerous drones. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, that did completely ruin me. Sounds like a drum roll. Yeah, maybe. So and then you have a good run, and then you've got lots of upgrade points to spend. We've got 5 nanites. That's a big one. Carry a secondary weapon. Another upgrade slot on the character. One more choices in loot crates. Oh, that's big. So that you know, that makes this a very interesting game. You have the progression that's really cool, the gameplay that's different, very condensed but different, and up to 3 classes playable later on. Very solid, I think, for what it is, right? It's I was quite happy that I found it. The ArcRunner. It has multiplayer. Easier to play this alone compared to Risk of Rain. It's also hard to compare to Risk of Rain, but it's another third-person sci-fi shooter with multiplayer. So